Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is many a true and welcome back to Rome Total War Barbarian Invasion, where you join me here in North Africa with Appius the Honest, who is on the verge of defeating the Berbers once and for all. But first, we've got to take out their last army, which is quite large, but also very, very dependent on peasants. But don't underestimate it. It is heavy in cavalry, including 2 general units. That is not nothing, so let's not treat this as a total cakewalk. This could still go horribly wrong yet. Okay, everybody forward, block up the bridge. I think they had... did they even have any archers whatsoever? I forgot to check that, and that's the thing I should have checked, but... there's all of the actual peasants. Yeah, they've got 1 unit of desert archers, so those do outrange me, but I should still be able to control the range battle. This should be fine. And in comes the archer fire. Spearmen, very vulnerable to archers. Peasants, of course, don't stand a flipping chance. This is going to be lovely right here. Oh, they've got nothing that can penetrate, the Comp 10 says. Here we go. The push is beginning. They're trying to take the bridge. So, light cav is going up first. Bad pick, but I guess they're just kind of using that to pretty much eat the peeler, which is fine. They're going to break almost immediately. Oh, yeah. They've decided to naff off. The peasants are going to try and swim. Probably not going to work too well for them. Archers, and I've also got, yeah, 1 unit of mercenary crossbowmen. Start firing all the camels. There's a lot of camels. That's a lot of camels trying to cross the bridge right there. Do I want to deploy my spearmen forward at this point? No, these guys seem nice and slow. I think we should be okay for the time being. In comes, yeah, more peeler if need be. And those guys aren't going to be able to stand up to much. In fact, actually, this army is already looking very, very threadbare. There's not much here. Love it. Deploy the spearmen. I don't want my Comet 10 says taking damage unnecessarily. Just push forward with the less valuable spears. And it's probably almost time for... is it time for a countercharge? Yes, yes it is. It's countercharge time. Send forward my own mercenary cavalry. Send forward everything. Let's start mopping them up, damn it. And, oh, look at the archer fire from both directions right there. The Desert Chieftain is not thrilled about that. Not one little bit. Why aren't my cavalry? You guys are getting in the way. That's why. Everybody kill this unit right here, please. Ah, yes, of course, because there's more than 1 general here. So one of the generals is right here on the bridge, keeping it blocked up, so sadly, I can't pursue the others. Still, they've broken now, and at this point, yeah, we can just run them down. So that unit is going to die. That general is already dead, spot on. Should be able to run down a little bit more too. Though actually, I say this, just about everything that's left is... yeah, it's cavalry. Fine, they're going to get away, but we've broken the back of that army. Oh yeah, that's even better than I was expecting, actually. Down to 400 men, and we are still a very effective fighting force. Now, we are still technically between turns right now, and... okay, a couple of pirates have just shown up to beat up one of my fleets. That's fine. And, oh no! Caius Flavius! Caius Flavius, the Horde Slayer, has indeed died. The Hordes couldn't take the man out. He defeated the Vandals pretty much single-handedly. He killed the Gothic king, and the Goths are not dead yet, but they are as good as. They are not going to be able to do anything at this point. But sadly, there was one Horde he couldn't defeat, and that was the Horde of Time. The man has passed away of natural causes. He was getting on a bit. He was in his mid-60s or something, so yeah, in the Roman era, that is starting to get on. Rest in peace, Caius Flavius, you magnificent bastards. And that does mean, of course, we have got ourselves a brand new emperor. All hail Emperor Spurius Flavius, the most Christian emperor that ever Christianed. Though speaking of Spurius Flavius, he's actually trapped in a bit of a difficult position right now. Vicus Saxonus, despite being exterminated twice inside a year, is still refusing to bloody behave. The small garrison that's still there already counts for 80%, which is as much as a garrison's allowed to contribute, so... until the arena's done, and we can start putting on daily games, yeah, we're actually in a bit of trouble here. There's not much I can do. Emperor Spurius Flavius is just kind of stuck babysitting this city, which is not good. Okay, there is an alternative. So the Oppius Flavius delivery service could just take his army over to Campus Burgundiae and basically destroy that place. That'd probably be fine. Yeah, there we go. He'll also be able to move the trebuchets a lot faster, given there's no paved roads in this part of the world. So he can take that over there, deal with them. Spurius Flavius will stay up north here for the time being until the arena is finished, purely so these guys can settle down and stop causing trouble. The Celts appear to be moving north for the time being. They're not interested in London, so that's good news as well. Oh, but Caius the Horde Slayer, we could have actually used you at this exact moment in time because, yeah, the hordes are actually right here. It's the Huns, you know, the big bad ones from the intro cinematic and all of that good stuff. Now, admittedly, they are on the battered side, but I believe they're also very, very well experienced. Hang on. Deploy my spy. What am I looking at here? Yeah, 3 chevrons of experience there. That is about 3 again. Fine. So, oh, bloody hell, that's at least 4 generals in that army. That's no good. That's no good at all. Right, okay. We need a general, actually. We need a new general in a hurry. Well, there's only one man to hand, but fortunately, it's a man who does actually have a lot of experience killing hordes himself. It's Marcus the Gambler. He needs to step up and lead the army of Caius the Horde Slayer against the Huns. That's the only chance we've got at the minute. Okay, what's this army looking like at the minute? Plenty of combat 10 says, 4 units of spears, 5 units of archers, no actual cavalry. Hang on, where's that cav gone? There it is. There's the cavalry. Yeah, 2 units of Sarmatian Auxilia. Those guys are good, solid units. And, oh, Marcus the Gambler. Are you planning to actually take on the hordes in the flipping open field? Because it's one hell of a gamble, but I guess that's your thing. Head south, see if we can make it to more favourable terrain, close by to the mountains, say, where we might be able to have an uphill advantage. But oh, this is going to be a bit of a nasty one. Meanwhile, everyone's favourite newcomer, Lucianus Alimentus, you move down to Aquincum. Keep that place safe, alright? Because I do not trust the Sarmatians. And as for the Berber situation, okay, that army appears to have melted. What's left actually inside their capital? Oh, not much. Not much at all. This is going to be it. This is going to be our victory right here. The Berbers dealt with for good. At this point, it looks like they're just spamming peasants. I'm assuming their economy is screwed. Also, we do need to keep an eye on the Goths. Alright, there's not much there, but if they were just to swing down towards the cities of southern France, there are still some cities there that actually don't have walls. They could potentially still be a problem. Gotta watch out for that. Oh, and exactly as I expected, the Sarmatians have taken Dacia. Right, they're expanding fast at this point. They're up to 3 territories. And, yeah, their armies include flipping gold chevron stuff. Defense 25, missile attack 15. They may have been well battered by the Huns, but they were left battle-hardened by it. Right, keep on keeping on. What are the hordes going to do next? In particular, the Huns. And okay, nothing yet. Age 25 Christian. Don't care. That's not interesting. Where are they going? I don't know where they're going. I just offered them battle on an open plain and they decided against it. So, what do they want? Possibly they just want these nice soft cities up here. And the Lombardi have declared an alliance with the Franks. So, okay, that war didn't come to anything. That's probably for the best, to be honest. Meanwhile, I should really get a new army trained at Vicus Franci. We could just do with a handful more troops here. And of course, the big one. Here we go. The Berber capital is under siege. And the Goths have actually backed off the way they came, heading back towards Illyria and Dalmatia, abandoning northern Italy. Okay, guys, where are you going? I'm not sure, but I need to focus for the time being on the Huns. They are a little bit split up right now. I might be able to pick off some of them. It just depends what's in each army. I need to get my spies around here. What can I see? You down over there. Okay, that's a captain, no general. That's also a captain. Fine, so I could pick off a handful of units right now, though. Oh, technically we're not actually at war with these guys yet. But I feel like we really probably should be. Like, yeah, just hoping they'll pass through and not cause trouble for me. Not a good idea. Not least as even if they were to do so, heading north, they'd hit the Franks next. That would just trigger a new horde. That's no good at all. Right, we need to actually just do a quick scan of the Empire. Where are my competent commanders? Because Caius was one of my best, so we really need to find someone new to replace him in a hurry. There's a kid over here in Bordeaux, Zeno Flavius, good name, who, yeah, has got a mentor, obsessional trainer, that's good all things considered, +1 morale, and also he despises trouser wearers, but honestly, who doesn't? You know what? I'm going to leave the city in the hands of his much less competent father. I'm going to hand over everything good to this guy. Yeah, +2 influence. Lovely. In fact, it's nothing but influence. It's a huge pile of influence. Got it. This guy is actually going to bring the damaged units with him back towards Roman territory. Alright, that's what he's going to do. He's going to get them repaired up. This is going to be the basis of a new army. And on his way, he's going to finally clear out some of these bastard rebels that have been bothering me for so flipping long. There we go. Victory number 1 for Flavius. And there's actually a practice range right here. Let's get him some more archers, damn it. We're just going to build this guy an army on the go. Flavius, you could be a big damn hero of the future. I've just got a feeling that's going to be true. Also, that's a fair point. Spurius Flavius is now emperor, so who's the new faction heir? Cassius the Lily-Livered. No, I don't think that's true. I think that's not going to be the case at all. I think Marcus the Gambler deserves it. He may not be the greatest commander in the empire, he may not be the best governor, but he has served our empire well. I am going to honour him by naming him the faction heir. The thing is, he's 6 years older than Spurius Flavius, so the chance he's going to be emperor is low. And if he is, it's going to be for a short period of time. Potentially very, very short indeed, depending on how the war with the Huns goes. But we'll see about that. But I'd like him to have it anyway. Alright, I'd like him to have it anyway, just as a mark of honour. Rather worryingly, I actually can't find any other good commanders. Like, at all. Appius the Honest down in Africa's okay, but he's busy on the far side of the world. We actually... don't have any stand-up commanders right now, so hopefully one of the kids coming through in the next generation will be amazing at fighting. Otherwise, we might actually be in a spot of trouble there. Anyway, back to Marcus the Gambler, our new faction heir, and I think it's time for him to declare war on the Huns. We're going to start picking off some of the guys down here at the bottom. That should be manageable. So let's just start splitting them off here. Yep. Begin the war. And they are immediately starting to fall back a little bit. This guy has got himself... Okay, he's got no one around him. But if I attack him and he falls back, I'll move into the zone of control of this guy. So... that's probably not great, to be honest. Okay, give it a go. Push him. Uh-oh. That's more men than I'd like to take on simultaneously, actually. Okay, there's... oh, Marcus the Gambler. You may have got yourself a little bit overexposed immediately. What is all of this? That's nothing major, to be honest. This guy over here is... actually, that's nothing too much. And then we've got one commander over there who has, again, not got... I think we might be able to do that, actually. Oh, Marcus, you're living up to your flipping name. This is a risky first engagement right here. Alright, standard formation. Let's do this. We've never fought the Huns before, so hopefully we can have a good battle to start us off here. And a bit of luck, one of the armies is actually, yes, some distance away, just because it's pretty spread out. So it's going to be a while before they're actually entering the battlefield. And they are actually on the far side of it from us. So we may be able to take out some of these guys before the largest part of the army actually arrives. That'd be good news if we could make that happen. Here we go. That's missile cavalry coming in right there. I'm just going to... do I actually want to charge forward? Yes, I would actually like to charge forward. I'd like to get right up to them as fast as possible. Just get in there and start peppering them with fire. That's fine. If we take a handful of knocks, the counterfire will make it worthwhile because, yeah, the Comet 10 says can take it. But as soon as my archers are actually in position, these guys should start... oh, yeah. They don't like that one little bit. They were expecting to be able to walk in and have immediate range superiority, and that is not going to flipping happen. Back off. Get out of my empire. Today is not a good day. We're all still very sad about Caius the Horde Slayer. Right, I'm going to say we just want to push up and keep going. Just push forward and just try and immediately hit them with as much as we flipping can. Alright, I do not want to wait for these guys to show up. I would much rather just get this done. Here we go, plenty more missile cavalry yet, but actually not too much. Some of this is actually light cav, spearmen, all of that good stuff. So, we're doing okay for the time being. We're taking some light knocks. Everything should be a-okay. Everybody just... you guys in position yet? You know what? You're close enough. Just start firing, please. Take them out for some reason there. Ah, are you guys vaguely drifting in this direction because you want to actually join up with those forces over there? I think they might be, you know. And as a result of that, yeah, we can actually just start hitting them with a little bit of peeler fire. Plenty of archers coming in too. They're trying to do their big wibbly circle thing. That's absolutely fine. We are doing, yeah, we're doing more damage than we're taking. And more importantly, we're getting closer and closer to them. That's fine. And actually, there's a bit of high ground over here. If we could just slowly push up on that high ground, that'd be nice. Oh, but I think the reinforcements are arriving. Yeah, they're starting to show up, actually. We need to turn our battle line, so we're ready to be dealing with them. So, okay, start moving forward, but start turning at the same time, please. Alright, everyone, just move up, move up, move up, move up. Well done, that's right, and... are we in a good position to... Oh, dear! Right, there's flipping Horde Chosen Warrior Heavy Cavalry right here, and they're charging straight at us. Okay, wasn't expecting to be seeing that so early on. I was expecting you guys to be, you know, hanging back, all of that good stuff. Right, get around the back of them. They're already broken. Good, 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 good. You guys do not pursue. Do not pursue. Alright? Do not actually pursue in the slightest. We've got a decent enough position for the time being, but we're not really facing the biggest, most dangerous part of the army right now. You guys, just open fire on them. You should be able to do some excellent work there. Just start, yeah, peppering them with fire, knocking them down. Alright, everything is under control, aside from the fact my army is now not facing the right way, which is a mild concern. Light cavalry. Okay, if they want to send their light cavalry against my Sarmatian auxilia, I will flipping tear them apart. That's not a problem in the slightest. Look at that. They are melting. They did not want to do that, but then again, they're doing a lot of damage too. Oh, these are the inexperienced ones. Get on the back of them, please. Get on the back of them. I might be about to lose one of my units of heavy cavalry, which is not good at all. Get my spearmen right up their arse, please. Oh, wow. Even their light cav is pretty hardcore. Right, guys, as soon as these guys actually split off, we might want to... Oh, we are completely in the wrong position right now. Deploy one unit of spearmen over here. They are just throwing more and more over here. That's more heavy cavalry, but screw it. It's run straight into spearmen. That's probably a good thing, to be honest. You guys spread yourselves out. We need to actually get a new flank going on over here as soon as possible. Do not pursue. Do not pursue. Do not pursue. That's actually a warlord right there. Okay, this is a bit of a problem, actually. What do I want to do here? I probably just want to turn and face them. Yeah, guys, we need to... Oh, it's a bit late, actually, because they've got more cavalry on top of us. Okay, some of you are just flinging yourselves in over there. You guys getting over here. That's more heavy cavalry. Honestly, if they just want to toss their heavy cavalry away, I'm happy for them to do so. They're not actually doing that well. They're just being really aggressive right now, but they're being really aggressive into flipping spearmen, which is not going to work for them. So yeah, getting over there, hit that warlord. Okay, it's time for me to deploy my own Sarmatians. My own Sarmatians should be able to do good work. I'm seeing units breaking, though. That's not good at all. Deploy my own general. Deploy the rally, and... we just actually killed somebody over there. Yep, that was an enemy general. That wasn't me. Good. And, okay, that warlord is not quite as exposed as I would like yet. You guys get over here. What is that? That's spearmen. I do not want to deploy my Sarmatians into that, obviously. Right, this is all a bit on the weird side, to be honest. This battle is going weirdly. What on earth are you guys doing over there? Right, you know what? Get over here, hit these guys, and I guess hit these guys if they want to run straight into you. I'm not going to say no. You guys just get over there. They seem to be breaking. I think we are actually doing all right, to be honest. Oh, they are getting right up the arse of us, though. They are getting right up our arse. You guys, get on top of these guys. That's fine. The Sarmatians can do a good job against even a barbarian warlord. You, get around the back of him. Marcus, part of being an heir is that you have to be a big damn hero and take on flipping horde leaders single-handedly in one-on-one combat. And by the way, you seem to be doing a good job. Well done. So, he's dead at this point. Good, good. Oh, this is scruffy, but it's working. It's just working, but I've had a very quick lesson in how the hordes operate, which is it's much less skirmishy than the Goths or the Vandals. They are just charging forward with heavy infantry all day, every day. You guys, get over there, take out those spearmen. I want them removed from the field, please. I think we've about got it. Unless, of course, I've forgotten about one of the armies and it's about to, like, show up over the crest of a hill. But hopefully, we've just about got this. And actually, looking at it, the casualties are not too bad. It was looking dicey there for a second, but I think we've done it. Good. Good job all round there. Just. Okay, what's the situation here? I've lost about 700 men, which is a big hit, it must be said. But we did actually, yeah, inflict about 1,750 casualties on the Huns. That's good. That's very, very good indeed. But I suspect I'm about to fall immediately into another zone of control. No. No, I'm not. So I could try and take out these guys. Honestly, that's probably not a bad idea. I mean, in for a penny, in for a pound. Marcus, you big damn hero, it's your first day as factionaire. You just flippin' tear these bastards to pieces. Right, nice easy one here. Nothing noteworthy at all, just because, yeah, there wasn't much on the field. But here's where things start getting a little bit on the difficult side. This is where all their family members are. So far, we've been avoiding their family members. Okay, Marcus the Gambler. We need to quickly top up your strength. Uh-oh, there's more up here. Hang on, are you a force that... I'm not sure whether you ran away or if I've no clue. Right, Marcus, we need to top up your strength right now because you're starting to look a little bit on the weak side. Deploy reinforcements straight into his army, purely for the sake of topping up these forces. And yeah, we're getting a tiny bit of XP dilution, but not much at all. It's manageable. Top up the spearmen. We've already topped up the archers. Okay, the army's looking in good shape, I'd say. I think this is... that's looking fine. I'm just gonna... do I want to break down that unit? No, don't break down that unit. It's still reasonable. Right, just move up a little bit. I don't want to attack them. I'd rather they attacked me, if that's possible. The Huns are looking very weak. The Goths are looking lost and confused. The Eastern Empire do not seem to be attacking me right now. And the Franks have fallen back into bumbling. Spot on. Right, I think that's all we've got for the minute. Time to see if they're going to come for some revenge. Because if they do... I'm not convinced this one's going to work out for Marcus the Gambler, because they have got a lot of heavy cavalry. Warlords are no flipping joke. Let's see what they're planning to do. Burgundia moving forward to meet Oppius. That's fine. And also there's just a giant pile of pirates. Okay, we need to do something about that. No, they haven't attacked me. Not yet. Okay, that's fine. And oh, bloody hell, we've got more rioting going on. Why? What's the problem? Look, have some more flipping games. Everything's fine. Oh, and in better news, Zeno Flavius, potentially a big damn hero of the future. He's slowly starting to pull together an army here, alright? And this guy has just been standing here, doing nothing, for several decades. So, I'd say it's about time for him to meet his maker. Can't quite make it to him this turn, but next turn, he's going down. For once, we're actually going to have dealt with the rebels in southern France. Bloody hell, it's been a while. And as for Oppius, he was able to get over here and he offered battle. They weren't interested. Yet. Next turn, they won't have a choice. Oh, but here's where things get interesting. So Lysianus Alimentus, he's actually got himself an army. It's not a good army, but it's an army. So don't do that. Don't do... Right, he's just stepped outside into the zone of control. That wasn't what I meant for him to do. That's fine. We can just basically merge into him right now because we do still have an army here, even though it doesn't actually have a general anymore. But if I actually engage these guys... Oh, flip, they're willing to offer battle. They're actually willing to offer battle right now, together with reinforcements of... It's not even that much. And if I just basically say, you know what, the AI can have those guys, I don't care, the AI can do it. I'll have reinforcements coming in. This is... not an insignificant force, though. Plenty of cavalry, but this is a good army, and I have been able to repair it up. Screw it, this is actually good, because it looks like basically all of their family members are in that tiny army over there, where they've got no reinforcements. Alright, here we go. My army's on the move, reinforcements coming in, enemy on the field, reinforcements coming in for them as well. And the reason all that's happening is because, yes, just as a reminder, I have just ever so slightly modded this game in order to actually remove the limits on how many troops are allowed on the battlefield at once, because normal Rome Total War panics a bit if there's too many troops simultaneously, and thus the reinforcements delayed message occurs. But I've basically disabled that, so it doesn't matter how many troops are there, they're all going to show up simultaneously. Hopefully, my computer can handle it. And actually, just in terms of topography, this is going to work. These guys look like they're on the low ground. I can actually get high ground advantage. Spot on. In fact, I'm going to have my guys start running right now, just because I want to make sure they actually get that high ground, just in case these guys start advancing as soon as the reinforcements all show up. And yeah, we've got reinforcements coming in over here. This is a poor quality, flimsy army. It's not well armoured, it's not well experienced, but there's plenty of firepower there. Lots of archers. They'll be able to deal with the missile cav very effectively. Oh, hang on a minute. I think they're going. Yeah, I think they're actually naffing off. They've decided they don't want to do this anymore. Okay, that's going to be interesting. Bit of a shame in a way, because yeah, if we could have actually caught them on the low ground, we could have torn them apart, but I understand why they just decided to retreat. Fine.
This is a heroic victory, worthy of Roman arms!
Is it? Is it really? Right, that means they're now going to scatter. So the question is, where to? Because I might be able to start picking them off one by one. Though actually, hang on. There's one family member right here. These guys. These guys would appear to be very, very vulnerable to me. Yeah, there we go. No, we can't quite get to them. What's actually there, by the way? Bloody hell, it's 5 family members. 250 to 300 heavy cavalry. Some of whom have silver chevron experience. Okay, that's a bit of a nightmare, but at least we've managed to separate them from the rest of the horde. Well, there is still one more thing we need to do this turn, and that is finish off the Berbers. It's time to finally put a nail in the flipping coffin. One threat is about to be removed forever. No siege equipment though, so we're just moving in with ladders, but that's fine. I've got plenty of combatantes right here. They've got mostly nothing but, yeah, peasants and spearmen. They're not going to be able to stand up to this. This should all work out fine. Though then again, what have they actually got here? That is city barracks. That is, I believe, good enough for me to repair my combatantes. So, good. I can actually freshen up this army while I'm passing through. Also, nice cathedral there. Very, very nice indeed. Alright, combatantes just going up the ladders here. Starting to attack these guys against basic hillmen. Yeah, they should do just fine. These guys will take a little bit of damage. These are peasants over here. They'll waver and break in no time whatsoever. And these forces over here are just taking on, aha, the mountain men. These are probably the elite of the elite. But even then, they're spearmen, not heavy infantry. So they will struggle. And any moment now, this tower will open up. And these guys will suddenly find themselves surrounded. So that'll be spot on. Then again, these combatantes have been very well murdered. These guys have actually, yeah, done really, really poorly. Still, these guys are doing well. So, you guys, start moving in this direction and just relieve this small force. So, you guys are doing just fine there. This tower should really be opening. Anytime you're flipping ready, I feel like that's enough combatantes right there. Just get on the wall and help out your friends, please. There we go. And actually, if we're lucky, we might just push some of them straight off. Yeah, there we go. Too much pressure. They've started falling to their deaths. Lovely. And in fact, that's so much death, they're already wavering. Good, 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 good. These peasants have already broken. You guys are heading along here. And these guys are breaking too. Fine. So this unit has survived just. Nothing major on the wall, so that just leaves, yeah, the forces on the plaza. So, typical stuff here. Archer's just going to pick something out. That is, so far, I think just the peasants. So, we'll pull them forward. But no, General wants to get involved too. That's absolutely fine. I've got a giant pile of spearmen. Combatantes just to actually back them up. Shouldn't be a big deal. Here we go. They're walking straight into the spearmen. And once that's done, yeah, we got some peeler there as well. You guys just actually push in too. And as for the archers that are here, you guys can actually fall back, please. Don't directly engage. That's probably a bad idea. This is just going to be a bit of a slow crunching one, to be honest. But with this many spearmen, it should be fine. These guys are, they're wavering apparently. Right, bring up my general just in case this is about to go horribly wrong, because you guys shouldn't really be wavering. Don't waver. You're winning. Look, he's already like a third dead. Just keep going. And, oh no, one of them's broken. Right, does that mean the others are about to break? Those guys are also wavering. Okay, seriously, where's the general? We need his magic horn of don't break, you flipping cowards. And, oh no. Okay, it's fine. Those guys are, no. Sound the magic horn. Get over there. Sound the magic horn. Alright? Do not let him attack the infantry alone. Get in there, Appius. Support them as best you can. There we go. That should take some pressure off them. They've now recovered. They're back to steady. Good. We've avoided a mass rout. Does anyone have eyes on the general, by the way? I think they're actually stabbing each other. I think my general is actually attacking his and his is attacking me. Though I do actually have Combat 10 says around here too. So, no. He's actually retreating. Don't let him get away. Stab him. Somebody stab him. He was right there. Don't let him go. And now he's there again. Yay. Oh! That actually happened! Appius the Honest totally just stabbed him. That was Appius's model. Oh, well flipping done. And that means it's down to the peasants. As it turns out, the last Berbers that will ever exist are a bunch of peasants armed with pitchforks desperately trying to defend their plaza. Dear oh flipping dear. And I'll tell you what, they did take out one of mine, so they are putting up at least a bit of a fight, but no. This ain't gonna fly, lads. You know it's not. Okay, it's looking like this is going to be the last Berber, because he's hanging out at the back right now. He's not on the front line. That guy is dead. Down to 3. And then... no, they're holding on. They're holding on very well for people who don't actually have armor. Who wants to be the last one? Who wants to be the hero? Steve, I think it's still going to be this guy. That guy is being very well stabbed right now. And no, he's getting back up. That guy is a real hero. He wants to be the last one if he can. Is he going to be? He is as well. I didn't think he was going to be the last one. He's already been knocked down, but he got straight back up again. But it doesn't matter. We've won. And the Berbers are flipping done. And this gets me... oh, that's nice. 15,000 odd denarii. Love it. And they've also got a blacksmith here. So, okay. That's as a priority. Hang on, is it? Yes, archers as well. Fine. So let's actually just get the archers fixed up in a moment. Just actually, yeah, merge you all together. Just to actually save the retraining slot. So, yeah, damaged units first. They're the priority. And once we're done with those guys, if we want to, yeah, we can actually give you guys upgraded weapons. Lovely. But I'll tell you what, we'll also get ourselves... do I want some actual proper cavalry? Wouldn't be a bad idea because, yeah, these guys should be broken down. They're not very good, but they're very expensive. I would rather have my own unit of Sarmatian Auxilia for basically the same price. And with Christianity already established, get the arena down just so we can actually put on some monthly games or whatever. But yeah, that should be it. Just to confirm, Berbers destroyed. Beautiful, meaning this force now needs to make its way back towards Carthage. I've got plans for this army, but I've also got a giant pile of cash, so okay, what can we spend that on? First things first, who actually needs a major building upgrade? Because anyone who needs major building upgrades, you can have them right now. Syracuse, dockyard for you, lovely. You know what? Dockyards for everyone. Anyone who wants a dockyard can have a dockyard, because dockyards are great. You can have a proconsul's palace, that's a-okay. Ooh, you would love an imperial palace. That's asking quite a lot, actually. Oh, all of the proconsul's palaces just finished. That's what's going on here. That's why there's so many dockyards that need to be built all of a sudden. Right. Well, unfortunately, I've kind of just spent all of the money, so you're just going to have to do without. Though that's actually an excellent point. With the Celts so close by, large stone wall. Let's actually get some proper defences around Londinium. Those towers hit a lot harder. And better, the arena is done at Vicus Saxones. So, Spurius Flavius, it's time for you to go. Bring... ooh, what do we want to bring with us? Yeah, archers with gold weaponry. Sure, why not, actually. Leave those guys there for the time being. How's that going to do in terms of public order? That's 70%. Monthly games, that's absolutely fine. Right, in which case... can I actually take these other guys with me as well, or is that too much? That's probably too much. Yeah, okay, fine. You can have them back. Right, Spurius Flavius needs to go and visit Vicus Franci. There's a new army being formed up there, and he can retrain the guys here who are already damaged. That should all fit together nicely. You know, I'm really not liking how many troops are hanging out near my territory from the Sarmatians these days. Or the Sarmatian assassin, standing right outside my city. None of this is good stuff. And as for the Goths... I don't know what they've got left precisely, but I do have enough troops at Rome to hopefully see them off. Oh, hello! The Burgundi are actually coming for Oppius Flavius himself. Okay, interesting. And because they've attacked me, they don't get their reinforcements. What on earth are you guys bringing with you? Noble Cavalry, Spear Warband. Ooh, Chosen Archers. Those guys are nice. Missile attack of 10 and a really good melee and defense too. So they can go toe-to-toe with light cavalry that try and chase them down. I mean, okay, these are decent troops with decent levels of experience, but I feel like you're just going to get yourself shot down. But I'm not going to stop you if you're determined to be shot to ribbons. Here we go, and I've drawn myself up, yeah, pretty far back from the front line, just because I may as well let my onagers get some free hits in, to be honest. Though then again, they're actually heavily dependent on archer support. Right, let's get the cav out onto the field. We might be able to take out some of the archers before they even get in range. Oh yeah, these hunters look a bit exposed to me. I'm just going to send everything straight at them. We can probably get a big hit in before they even respond. And here we go. In comes the charge. They've left it way too late to respond. Hit those guys. They are taking a lot of flipping damage. Even more flipping damage they're breaking. Right, pull away, pull away, pull away. I don't want to get caught up by their heavy cavalry. It's probably superior to mine. But more importantly, the onagers are starting to get some hits in. Love it. And better and better. Hang on, what are you guys doing? That's Burgundian Lancers. Can we take that? I feel like we might be able to just take that, to be honest. It's heavy cav, but I've got my Sarmatians right here. Honestly, screw it. Go for it. You, get around the back over here. My Sarmatians versus your heavy cavalry. Not sure how that's going to do, but if we get them surrounded, they should break immediately. And also, they're just running at my front line right now. And yes, indeed, they've broken straight away. Good. Get one unit of light after them. Other two units hit the Chosen Archers. What's going on over here, by the way? Ooh, there's a lot of firepower being thrown at you. Lovely. Right, that can just take care of itself. That's not a problem. They're being chased off. They've broken immediately. Good. So now we've got cavalry behind them and nothing they can do about it. I'm assuming they've realised this is a catastrophically stupid idea and are now attempting to retreat. That seems about right. I don't think you guys are going anywhere, actually. I think my Sarmatians are ready to meet you head on. And then we've got reinforcements coming in. And then we'll just hit you in the rear, hopefully, for a free break. So, in we go, in we go, in we go. And light cavalry right in the back. How do they feel about that? Shaken, not wavering yet because they're a general's unit. Now wavering. Looks like they're in trouble to me. I'd like to finish them off just because this is an elite heavy unit. And yeah, we sacrificed like 20 Sarmatians for that. That's worth doing. There we go. That's a good trade. Not least as that was pretty much the best troops they had guarding the capital. Oh, there are more big Sarmatian forces floating around here. Yeah, triple silver experience, bronze weapons. I do not like this one little bit. But let's return to the real damn hero of this series, Flavius, the man who's basically just got an army made up of scraps and leftovers, and has been doing a pretty good job mopping up rebels with it, to be honest. Speaking of which, you've been here for literally decades. Oh, this'll do. High ground versus rebels. Spot on. Oh yeah, you just try and penetrate my front line with peasants. Good flippin' luck with that. I mean, okay, sure, it's not the greatest military victory that's ever existed in the history of anything, but it's still a good starting point for Flavius. Maybe we just won't include the time he murdered like 1,000 peasants on a mountain range in the official history, once he, inevitably becomes emperor or something. Given the position of the Goths, I'm increasingly suspicious that Flavius is ultimately going to be the man that kills them, as hilarious as that would be. Now, back to Oppius and his onager delivery service. Yeah, at this point, these guys are backing off. They know they'd be screwed. Here we go. We can just start bombarding them with the onagers. What are you sending at me right now? That is the Sarmatian archers. Not bad, well armored, but my archers should be able to handle that. Here we go. Archers ready to return fire. And you guys are sending in the heavy cavalry. We should be able to handle that too, to be honest. I mean, heavy cavs never to be sniffed at, but if we just get behind it... My troops have managed to stand up to the charge. Yep, that's absolutely fine. And my archers are laying down huge amounts of fire on the Sarmatians. Even with their armor, there's nothing they can do. Oh, we got a lucky hit right there. We just took out the leader with a stray onager boulder. Flippin' spot on. Yeah, the army was nothing but cavalry, so there was nothing they could do. We just used up all the onager boulders, and now it's just a case of archers and chasing them down. May as well just wrap up the rest of it, make sure none of it makes it back to the city. Nope, not one bit of it did. And that means, good news guys, onagers are here! The bastards couldn't even be bothered to defend the wall, so in which case, a particularly humiliating death for these guys. We're going to use flaming arrows. Everyone loves flaming arrows. So now we'll just set some of them on fire with the beautiful, weird, wibbly animation that was supposed to indicate you have just been burnt to death. So the cavalry is now on its way, but you guys are not going to do so hard. No, not a chance. Ooh, I never noticed that before. Flaming arrows appear to have a much bigger impact on performance than normal arrows. So, like, Cav is just going to throw itself into Commander 10 says. That's not going to flippin' fly. Not a chance. They're already retreating. And we actually killed their leader immediately. Next up, we've actually got ourselves... Yep, there we go. Beautiful spear warbands just being set on fire. Peeler being tossed at them. Here we flippin' go. Yeah, you know what? This feels good. After all the trouble barbarians have caused me, it's nice to see some barbarians just being torn to shreds on occasion. That's very, very nice indeed. Yeah, that's right. Set them on fire. Beautiful, crispy barbarians. Oh, that's a lot of crispy Burgundians right there. Spot on. So, your capital is now about to be burnt down, obviously, for a giant pile of free money. Only 8,000 denarii. It'll flippin' do. And this place can stay pagan, because Spurius Flavius is not here, so it would be a little bit on the tricky side to actually Christianize it. Especially as, Oppius himself is pagan, so he's actually qualified to handle this place. And if I recall correctly, Sacred Circle of Wotan, plus 3 XP. Not bad at all. With this in my possession, I can actually get some really nice hardcore armies going on. They meanwhile are stuck with much weaker units over to the east. So this is going to work out pretty nicely, I'd say. And with the city secured, I can deploy my spy over here, make sure I know where their other cities are. Because I'm not sure I actually know where their last town is, or even if it is their last town. If I can find the town in Locus Barbaricum, then at that point, I can verify whether it's the capital or not. And as for the Huns, it looks like they've barely moved, actually. Yeah, that's still their family, isn't it? That's still their family. Massively exposed. Screw it. Let's just chase them down. I mean, it's not going to be the easiest fight you'd think it would be, given there's not much there, but I think we can handle it. I think we've got enough. Marcus, you get back to Aquincum. This is Lysianus's fight, damn it. The man has got experience taking out hordes. Okay. An incredibly defensive formation on this occasion. Spears behind the Commander 10 says, just to be able to make sure we've got spears on hand wherever we need them. And more spears in reverse at the rear. Just in case. Alright, just in flipping case, because are they charging me? Are they flipping charging me? They probably would do, they're the flipping Huns. It's basically nothing but, giant piles of heavy cavalry. Oh, these guys are hardcore. There's Silver Chevron, Barbarian, Hun Cavalry, and I don't like it one little bit. Actually, is there a single bit of range fire in here? I'm not sure there is. Maybe like... Ooh, there's like 10 over there. Fine. So we want to be moving up to these guys. Just start laying down the fire. If we're lucky, they'll stand there and take it, at least for a minute. Here we go. First bit of fire here. But the fire is exclusively against, their actual missile cav. So... let's just take out the missile cav they do have. That's a good idea. Just make sure it isn't a problem for me going forwards. In fact, was that your lot? That's heavy cavalry. That's light cavalry. Yep, that's all they've got. So at this point, we just slowly move the box forward and just lay down fire. And hopefully, they'll stand there and take it rather than countercharging. Okay, here we go. Fire is now being put down on them and... they can just take that all day. And also, he's got a little red thing on the back of his head. I don't know if that's historically accurate or not, but they all do have it. And oh, right, they're coming in. They're coming in right now. Are they? They're thinking about it. They're definitely thinking about it. And they just don't care, do they? Will they care about this? Hopefully they will. Okay, they care about that a little bit more, but they actually don't care. I'm just firing arrows directly into their faces, and they do not care in the slightest. Right, it's starting to have an effect, but bloody hell. Right, these guys are just taking it like a champ. Oh, we've taken out one of them. The first general is dead. I think it might have been someone over there. So this front line is starting to get worn down at this point. Good. It's taken a lot of fire, but we've done it. And I'd like to move everyone just the slightest bit further forward, please. Purely because right now you're not in range of their main general. I'd like the rest of the fire put on the warlord at the rear. The peeler can finish off the rest of this business. Here we go. Concentrate all firepower on the warlord at the rear. Another one just died. He's starting to move forward. More peeler being put in. That's a lot of flipping arrows right there. Okay, we've got just about enough firepower to make this happen, even if I was a little bit concerned about what would have happened if they'd have just charged me. Honestly, if they'd just thrown themselves at a single part of my line, they probably could have won this, so I'm very lucky they decided not to do a Saxon. Okay, we're completely out of arrows at this point, and there's only one general left on the field. And I've only seen 2 kill alerts, so 2 of them have got away, but with almost no troops left with them, so they should be easy to pick off at this point. I want to make sure this guy doesn't escape, so deploy the spearmen forward. We're flipping going for it, alright? You guys get over there. You guys get over there. Hang on, that's spearmen. No, probably send the Comet 10 says it the spearmen in that case. You guys over here. You guys over to here. You guys over to here. And deploy my own Sarmatians around the back. I don't want these guys getting away. Here we go. The biggest pile of spearmen in the world are now attacking this guy. He's already down to 46 and shaken. Get the Sarmatians around the back here. Do not let him escape. Finish off the flipping herdsman, I don't care. No, don't let him get away. Do not let him get away. Do not let him get away. Finish off the king. Get on. Why would you have gone that way? Oh no, we got him. We flipping got him. Alright, we have officially managed to pick off the king of the Huns. Lycianus Alimentus, your name is going down in history. So in which case, where are the surviving generals headed? Right, so they're now heading down over here, and ooh, that is vulnerable. That's really vulnerable, but it's annoyingly close by to this force here. Otherwise, I'd probably just go and try and pick them off right this second. So, what next for the hordes in that case? Because it feels to me like they are on their last flipping legs. Well, the Goths appear to be heading, north, towards Augusta Vindelicorum, so that is fairly badly defended, it must be said, yes. Also, Spurius Flavius, would you mind not actually standing close by to Vicus Franci? You're causing an immediate swing to Christianity. What a ridiculous swing. Right, he's actually converted like 43% of the population to Christianity overnight. So, how about you just go and chill out in Augusta Trevorum just for the minute, while we just actually train you some new troops here for a second. Oh, and better news. Zeno Flavius has got married. I'm sure it's to somebody lovely. Right, I don't care whether you guys want to or not, you are going down. Sooner or later, you have to flipping fight me. Or they could retreat like cowards and I could run out of movement points. Either is good. I think the Huns have actually given up moving at this point. Another turn's gone by and they are not doing a thing, but you know what that means, lads? Time for you to be murdered by all the arrows in the world. Right, number 1 goes down. These idiots conveniently step forward. It's like they want to die. It's marvellous. Right, just continue laying down the fire. Who just died there was that? That was Aldis. I think Elak's up next, actually. So just finish him off in a moment. Goodbye, Elak. Job done. And if I've got this right, there should only be 1 actual horde leader left at this point. It's this guy. No, they've got 2. They've just pulled another one out from somewhere. I'm not sure where he just came from, but they just pulled one out from somewhere or other. Alright, so Spurius Flavius has got some decent cohorts, some decent spearmen, some very good quality archers, and yeah, just a handful of mercenary band troops as well. If I were to add that in with the troops up here at Campus Frisi, that's more archers, badly damaged, Comet 10 says. Have you guys actually got good barracks, by the way? No, you don't have Legion barracks, so I can't actually do any repairs on the fly in Londinium. Damaged horses as well, which is no good. But those I think I could actually repair here, couldn't I? No, I can't. There's no stables over here either. I'm just wondering if this is enough troops for me to actually counter-push back into Britain right now. is that seriously going to be enough? Because I don't think it necessarily is. You know what? It's going to have to flip and do. We do actually have the ballista right there. We've got some troops. We've got, well, merge those guys together. They're all right, if not spectacular. That's about, I don't know, 60% strength it'll have to do. And here we are, Campus Barbaricum. So that is indeed your capital, but it's also just a tiny town. And I think they're sending everything they've got left, including mercenaries, to try and take back Campus Burgundy. Fine. I'm just going to leave my spy around here, just to keep an eye on them. But honestly, I don't think there's much here. Basic muster field means they can't actually field anything other than basic spear warbands. This is exactly the situation I wanted to leave these guys in. Lovely. Oh, but we do have a big problem for Zeno Flavius. The Goths are actually attacking him with everything they've got left. This is literally all the Goths have. Zeno's got the advantage of a bridge, but this army he's got is scruffy. Extremely scruffy. Well, it's gonna have to flip and do. Zeno could flip and destroy the Goths here once and for all. Oh, it's a grim day for it, though. Alright, fire and counter fire with the archers. These are not my best archers, but they'll do a good enough job seeing these guys off for now. They're taking down horses. Very, very good indeed. I've got more archers the other side. The priority is hold the bridge. These archers are going to get hit bloody hard, but if my spearmen can just stand against their actual leader, and that's a big ask, by the way, yeah, I'm going to need to commit Zeno himself. Zeno's going to need to get involved. There's no choice here. Oh, these archers are getting worn down very, very fast indeed. They've got a lot of flipping missile cav here. I mean, we can take out some of this, but not all of it. In the end, it's going to come down to, actually, that's all that matters. It doesn't matter if I lose the archer fight. If we kill this leader, that's it. We've won the war. These guys will cease to exist. The horde is flipping done. So, why don't you just try and push over the bridge, you stupid bastard? I've got spearmen waiting for ya. I don't think he's doing it. I think he's flipping doing it. They're going to try and push over. Right, here he comes, here he comes, here he comes. This is it. This is all that flipping matters. Concentrate all firepower on him. If he dies, we win the war. That's it. Over. Okay, you, throw in your peeler. Why not, eh? That's not him, that's someone else. But do what you can and get on top of them. Get on top of them. Get in there and I may as well commit everything we've got. Yeah, I'm gonna need to. Get involved with everything you can. Just get in there, murder them all. You, sound the horn of don't flipping break. Alright, just get in there, murder him. We've got enough flipping spears to make this happen. Come on, Zeno, I believe in you. Where's Zeno? Where's Zeno himself? Okay, he's safe at the minute, but he's slowly pushing forward, but he's being protected by spearmen. They're down to 79. Oh, I'm not sure it's going to be enough. This is not enough here. Those guys are starting to break apart. Wait, who are you? Oh, there's more flipping cavalry. Right, get everyone involved. Just get literally everyone involved. It doesn't matter anymore. Okay? If we kill him, it's done. And the more units that are involved, the more spread out those units are going to be. So just get in there. Oh, Zeno, I'm so worried for you. But I can't pull you out because you could win this war. Right now, where is he? He was right at the front a minute ago. He's somewhere in here. Warlord's down to 46, 45, 44, but Zeno's down to 39, and now there's archer fire coming in. This entire army could just break any flipping second. Hang on, where's Zeno? We need to find Zeno. The greatest hero of all time can't be allowed to die. Oh, he's right at the front. Yeah, he's still at the front. He's right there. I saw him for a second. There he is, with his lovely red cloak. I don't think he's in... Oh, he is in quite immediate danger, actually. He's in fairly immediate danger. Down to 33. Right, I'm going to pull Zeno back, and then... Uh-oh. What's starting to break? My units are starting to break. Zeno, get yourself out of there if you'd be so kind. But I think this is... I think this isn't going to work, unfortunately. Zeno doesn't have quite enough. We've massively weakened them, but... It's not going to be enough, Zeno. Sound the horn. Sound the horn of fighting on. They're down to 21. Maybe it will be enough. Just Zeno, keep yourself safe. Alright, down to 21. No, there's about to be a mass rout. There's about to be a... No, there it goes. There it flipping goes. There's about to be the mass rout, unfortunately. You guys, back off. If we can pull the cavalry back, if he gives chase, there's a small chance we might be able to pick him off when he's actually separated from the rest of them. Alright, he's actually... Is he going to do it? I think he might be stupid enough to do it. He's down to 18 right now. Okay, just back off. Make sure we're separated from these here spearmen. I think we might actually be able to... Oh, wait, hang on. Hang on. No, this defeat might not be a defeat, actually. Because if we just actually... Okay, go for him from every side. He's down to 18 right now. Zeno, keep your distance. Keep your distance. I want you to be the last to engage. All right, just stay away from him. Hit him in the flank and come on. Come on, light cavalry. Come on, light cavalry. Oh, they are breaking apart like nobody's business. You guys are recovering. Hang the flip on here. Okay, and... Alright, fine. You know what? Charge in! Zeno, it's all up to you now. It's all up to flipping you. Getting his back, getting his back, getting his back. 14, 13, 12. Oh, flip. Oh, flip. Down to 7. He's wavering, but my troops are breaking. Come on. He's down to 4. Wavering. I think we're going to kill him. If we kill him, it doesn't matter what happens with these troops down here. We've won. Come on, Zeno. He's down to 2. You've almost got it. That's got to be 1. That's 1 right there. It's literally just him. We've got him. We've actually got it. We've won. Go. Go, 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 go. It doesn't matter anymore. We've already won. It doesn't matter if we leave. Everybody retreat. Get the hell off the field. We've already won. Zeno may have lost the battle, but he has very literally just won the war. And away my troops go. Voice crack narrator man's going to be disappointed in me, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't flipping matter. We just won. Chill out, voice crack narrator man. Average defeat. Oh no. There was nothing average about this. I think you'll actually find that Zeno Flavius is the biggest hero that ever lived. The Goths are dead, but hang on. Where the hell is Zeno Flavius? Where's Zeno Flavius? Where's his army gone? Did too much of it die? Uh-oh, where's it gone? Oh, thank goodness he's okay. He's in Mediolanium. Zeno Flavius is in Mediolanium. But sadly, he is actually the subject of rumours. Oh dear. Apparently, while he was away being a big damn hero, his wife has taken a lover. And I also saw we had a couple of new commanders. We've got the new kids coming through here. So, a lily-livered Christian. Not exactly spectacular, to be honest, but Oppius Flavius is getting on a bit. I may as well pass on all of his retinue to the kid. Right, Constantine Flavius. You may as well head over to... yeah, Vicus Saxonis. You can just head in that direction. Just find a nice place to settle down. You don't exactly seem spectacular. Meanwhile, over in Rome, Serigrius Flavius. Good name. Open-handed, superior builder. Christian. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Not exactly a good commander, but potentially a very, very capable administrator. I'm going to deploy him straight over to Ravenna, in fact. He can probably make some good money there. So, the Goths have been destroyed. Lysianus Alimentus is ready to actually extend that courtesy to the Huns. They're just running away. We just need to track them down at some point. And, perhaps most importantly of all, Emperor Spurius Flavius, the most Christian emperor who ever Christianed, he is ready to begin the reconquest of Britain. We have got ourselves a decent volume of troops there. We have got ourselves ballista to crack down those gates. We've got ourselves a spy, and we've got ourselves reinforcements coming out of London, where Placus the Horseman just got so bored of waiting for us, he decided to grow a massive beard just for fun. So I would say, ladies and gentlemen, it feels to me like the tide is turning against the barbarians. The Western Roman Empire is starting to look good. We've actually got enough money to be investing in the buildings we need. Things are starting to settle down, and, more importantly, the forces of Africa have just been freed up. So, I think it might be time, ladies and gentlemen, for us to start thinking about a new target. A more Roman target. The bastards in the east who betrayed me and tried to take a quincum out from under me when I was at my weakest. Well, now I'm not at my weakest. Now, I'm probably stronger than I've ever been before. So, it's time for us to start plotting some payback, ladies and gentlemen. And we will discuss exactly what that revenge looks like next time. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd. And this has been Rome Total War with Barbarian Invasion. Thank you very much, and goodbye. This guy's enjoying that. This guy's enjoying his elephant a bit too much.
Oh my god.
In fair Verona, we set our scene. Oh my god, Becky, look at her butt. It is so big. They've managed to glitch inside one of the buildings. Elephants in the rear! And then in come the chariot!